be kind to yourself and just chill the out, okay? This is not the time to reorganize your bedroom and clean out your closet and change your whole life and, you know, rearrange your whole apartment. This is not the time.
Sheesh, is that my BM?
What's up, Kavari crew? Welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited for this video because I am doing a recap on my first trimester. Just want to talk about some tips I have for you guys going through the first trimester and just basically talking about my experience and what it's like getting to the other side. So today I'm officially 13 weeks, so I'm pretty much in my second trimester and I feel so much better. It's honestly crazy to me how different I feel a few weeks ago versus now. It's absolutely insane to me. I know going through the first trimester, if you're going through it right now, it sucks. It's pretty terrible. But even my experience, I feel like it sucked for me. But a lot of the DMs I got from you guys, y'all's was even worse than mine. I am so sorry. So I feel bad complaining because some of the DMs I got, I'm like, damn, like you guys went through it a lot worse than I did. I didn't throw up at all during my first trimester. You guys saw my what I eat in a day. I didn't have a huge appetite, but I still could get food down. I got a lot of DMs from girls saying that they couldn't eat more than 2 crackers and a cup of water all day. I'm like, wow, that really sucks. Like, I'm really sorry. So I don't want to sit here and say that I had the worst first trimester in the world because I really didn't. I feel like my first trimester was pretty average, but it's not supposed to be fun. You know what I mean? So if you're going through it right now, you will get through it, okay? I know going through that time, you feel like it's the end of the world. You're never gonna feel like yourself again. You're never gonna get your energy back. You're never gonna get your appetite back. And trust me, you will get through it, okay? I thought it was the end of the world. I really did. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm never going to be the same again. I'm never going to be productive again. I'm never gonna have energy. It will come back, okay? I'm just shocking myself right now at how much energy I have and how like peppy I am in this video, because if you guys have been watching my past videos, I've been pretty tired and exhausted. I swear I didn't do my makeup for like 4 weeks. Yeah, I don't think I got ready for like 4 weeks in the first trimester. I started getting my symptoms right at 6 weeks, like right smack dab at 6 weeks, the symptoms started for me. Nausea, fatigue, what else? Food aversions. I didn't have any crazy cravings. Hold on, my nose is itching so bad I'm gonna like actually lose my mind. Pretty much recap, I was tired all the time. I had no motivation to do anything. I would do the bare minimum, like go up a flight of stairs and I'm like, okay, I need a nap. And then I would actually take a nap. So luckily I'm so blessed that I work from home. Honestly, shout out to all the mamas out there who had to struggle with a really difficult first trimester and then you had to go to work every day. Honestly, you are a superhero. I don't know how you did it. Just me working from home was so difficult and I had my bed easy access 24/7. So I can only imagine how difficult that is. And literally women are superheroes. We really are. Just going through that period of time just made me appreciate my mother way more than I already do. I mean, I love my mom, but I'm like, now I can actually, like, I'm going through what you went through. And we had, like, my mom, what she tells me about her pregnancy, we had pretty much the same exact pregnancy. So that's how she was with all 3 of us. And luckily Mel really picked up the slack around the house. I wasn't cleaning the house at all. I haven't gone to the gym. I think I can count on one hand the amount of times I went to the gym during my first trimester. And what I'm considering my first trimester is from 6 weeks to 13 weeks. So how many weeks is that? 7 weeks. That's over a month. I think I've been to the gym 5 times maximum. And then when I did go, I was super half-assing it because I was so tired. But now I'm really excited to get back in the gym because I feel like I actually have, you know, energy and I'll actually be able to kill my workouts. And it's difficult because I was used to drinking Celsius, which is an energy drink, before I went to my workouts, and I can't drink those anymore while I'm pregnant. So just having lack of energy, always being tired. It was just really starting to affect me, and I was literally a slug. I was a slug. I was calling myself a slob kebab. I was a slob kebab for 7 weeks. I would say I started feeling a lot better at 10 weeks, 10 going on 11 weeks. That's when I started to feel, okay, I'm starting to like get my appetite back. I don't feel like falling asleep every 5 seconds, you know. That's when I started feeling like myself. So if you guys just hit the first trimester, I'm telling you, it's so difficult. Like for me, like 6 to 9 weeks, I just felt like seasick. I felt seasick 24/7. I constantly just felt like I needed to throw up, but I never actually did throw up. I would take multiple naps in a day. Another thing that made me feel a lot better is just really pampering myself, which I mean, at all times that'll make you feel a lot better, but especially when you're pregnant, like this is the time to take care of yourself. Taking long showers, and I love essential oils. I love putting a few drops of eucalyptus oil in my hot shower. So it, like my shower just like smelled like a spa. Putting eucalyptus oil in my diffuser. That's an oil I really like. I love eucalyptus. So just really taking care of yourself. For me, like taking a long hot shower every single day just felt incredible. And just take time to really like massage your body with lotion and really just take care of yourself. This is the time where you have the best excuse in the world, so use it. Use it. You guys know I work with a lot of brands, and I have like sponsorships and sponsored posts due, and they give you due dates. Like it's not like, oh, whenever you feel like it, send the picture, send the video all on over. It was really difficult because I had to, you know, get glam and take pictures from makeup companies and take pictures for outfits and clothing brands when I literally felt like a slug. I'm like, girl, I can't even brush my hair, let alone take a bomb Instagram picture right now. That was pretty difficult for me to do my job, which is how I put a roof over my head and feed myself, but I got through it. I got through it. And people are a lot nicer to you when you're pregnant. That's for sure. When you say you're pregnant, people are like, oh, take your time, sweetie. You're all good, you know? So that's probably the great thing about being pregnant, is that people are so much nicer to you. When I was at Trader Joe's the other day, I told the cashier that I was pregnant because he was talking about his kids, and he pushed my car all the way to my car and loaded up my car with all my groceries for me. I'm just saying, like, people are just so nice to you, okay? You feel like a princess, which definitely is a perk. But you know, the first trimester, you don't really look pregnant, but you definitely experience a lot of bloating. So you don't look pregnant. I'm gonna say that right now, but you feel pregnant, and you yourself, you know you're pregnant, because I know my body. Before I got pregnant, I had a flat stomach. I damn near had abs. I didn't have like any type of pooch. Oh, you don't look pregnant, you just look like you ate too much. But, you know, to me, I know what feels different and what looks different. So to me, I'm like, I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm pregnant. Bloating is the biggest thing, I would say, in your first trimester. And look, do you guys see how much I'm burping and stuff? Now I'm like dealing with like heartburn and indigestion and all that stuff. But yeah, so that's pretty much like the recap of my first trimester. I wanted to talk about some tips and tricks for how I got through it, and a lot of the advice that you guys gave me in my Instagram DMs. You guys are so great, by the way. I get so many DMs from you guys whenever I would like complain on my story that I feel sick. I get so many DMs and comments from you guys with like home remedies and things I should try to make me feel better. So yeah, but anytime you feel like something's really, really wrong, definitely talk to your doctor. You're not gonna feel like yourself, as I said, but if you really are like, this is not right, please talk to your doctor. So now I'm gonna talk about some things that made me feel a lot better, or just things that really helped me out. So tip number one, be kind to yourself and just chill the fuck out, okay? This is not the time to reorganize your bedroom and clean out your closet and change your whole life and, you know, rearrange your whole apartment. This is not the time. This is the time for you to take it easy and chill out. That is something I'm so happy that I accepted pretty early on. You need your rest. This is the time to rest. Your body is creating a whole human being. That's something I had to tell myself constantly over and over again, to cut myself some slack. And I just felt really bad because I just felt like, again, a slob. This was probably the laziest I've ever been in my life. But again, you just have to constantly remind yourself you are creating a human being, especially at the very beginning. this baby is taking all of your energy. So really just rest up, sleep in. You don't need to wake up at 7 a.m. if you don't need to this week. Like really just get some sleep, rest, take naps if you can. I know not everybody can with their schedule and work, but if you can just squeeze in a 30-minute nap, take that 30-minute nap. Again, this isn't the time to freak out that you have a few dishes in your sink or that your bathroom hasn't been cleaned in a few days. Just chill out, okay? Just chill out, take it easy. In a few weeks, you'll go back to feeling normal, but really just use this time to rest, take care of yourself. And when you tell people you're pregnant, trust me, they're gonna be like, oh girl, rest, do what you need to do. You know, no one's gonna stress you out when you tell them you're pregnant. My next tip is to download the app, What to Expect. Yeah, it's just called What to Expect. It is a pregnancy tracking app. So I really like this app because it not only tells you week by week the size of your baby. I get a lot of questions like, how do you know your baby's the size of a lemon? My app tells me the size of my baby compared to a fruit, but you can also change it. There's different settings. But yeah, I just have mine on fruits. So it's really easy to be able to tell, you know, how big your baby is. It shows you a image of like what your baby looks like in the womb. It also shows you an image of what your baby looks like in your uterus, like in your body, and it gives you so many tips. And week by week it tells you how many inches your baby is right now, how many ounces. It tells you what's happening every week. So when I click on the picture of the baby, it tells me that, look, it says the baby is developing intestines this week. It's really cool and gives you a lot of insight. They have a ton of articles on here that relate to whatever week you're at. It has a symptoms section that talks about what symptoms you're probably feeling this week. And when I tell you guys this app is accurate to the T, I am not joking. This app knows everything. I'll wake up one morning, I'm like, damn, my appetite is back. And I'll go on my app and it will say, this week you'll notice that your appetite is back. I'm like, oh my gosh, this app is just so on it. And every week by week, it is so accurate. Like look, at 13 weeks, it's telling me that a symptom I might be experiencing is heartburn and indigestion. I just told you guys how I'm like experiencing that. So it's very accurate. I feel like this is the only app you really need during your pregnancy. Now this is gonna be TMI, but anybody who's been pregnant before, please let me know if it was just me. Because I feel like it was just me, because I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. My breath was on 10 during the first trimester. Like the smell of my own breath was disgusting to me. I don't know what it was, but starting at like 6 weeks, when I would wake up in the morning, my breath would just be so funky. I don't know what causes that. I definitely need to like Google it and look it up because I haven't looked it up, but if you guys can give me some science behind it, that would be great. But one thing that helped me a lot once I got one of these, definitely it helped the breath situation. This is an Aura brush. I got a pack off of Amazon. So it's just a little tongue scrubber. So after I brush my teeth regularly, I would just, you know, brush my tongue and it gets that little film off of your tongue and it definitely helped my breath. Now on to the next topic, nausea. I feel like this is the symptom that pretty much everybody experiences at some level, some worse than others. But the name morning sickness is a hoax because it's not just in the morning, it's all day, every day. I think it honestly gets worse as the day progresses. It gets worse in the morning. So here are just some things that I did that helped the nausea. Honestly, in my opinion, there's nothing really you can do. Maybe just like medicine doesn't really affect me like other people, but honestly, you just gotta deal with it. It's just something that comes with the first trimester. It'll go away. I ate a ton of saltine crackers when I couldn't really stomach food. I just lived off of saltine crackers. I kept them in my purse, and that's pretty much what my diet like consists of. A majority of my diet at like the 6-week mark to like 9 weeks, it was like saltine crackers and ginger ale. But the thing is, I ate so much of those things during that time. So now when I think if I ate a saltine cracker now, I would feel so sick because I associate that taste with the nausea, if that makes sense. A lot of you guys recommended I get Preggy Pop drops. So I wish I would have gotten these off the bat. I was reading Amazon reviews on them and people are like, just get regular ginger candy. Like you don't need to get Preggy Pop. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get like normal ginger. So the ones I got were ginger, peppermint, and lemon. oh my gosh, when I tell you, those were disgusting. They were so bad. And I'm not picky. I love ginger. When I get juices and stuff, I say, okay, put in the ginger. I like the taste of ginger. But those drops, like the ginger, lemon, peppermint, I think it was the peppermint. The peppermint is what got me. It's so just get the Preggy Pop drops. I think you can get it from Target as well. I ordered mine off of Amazon, but it literally has a pregnant woman on the front, and it says the natural way to ease morning sickness. Sour raspberry and sour lemon flavored, so they taste like candy, and they have vitamin B6 in them, which is apparently really good for nausea. So yeah, they just come in this cute little jar. I feel like every pregnant woman recommends getting these. They helped. I'm not gonna say they like cured my nausea, but they definitely did help, and they don't taste bad. They taste really good, so there's no harm in trying them. They just taste like a yummy candy. I mean, there's 6 grams of carbs in one, so damn near our candy. Another thing I got, this actually helped me a lot, and I really enjoy the taste of this. This is the Pink Stork Morning Sickness Ginger Peach Nausea Tea. So this says it's supposed to help morning sickness relief, improve hydration, and it's delicious hot or cold. So that's another thing. You definitely want to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water. But when you're feeling nauseous, sometimes water hurts your stomach. Like, you don't even want to drink water. Like, you don't want anything. You don't want to taste anything in your mouth. So this is great because it has that ginger peach flavor, and it's just really cute. See, it's called Pink Stork. It has a little stork on the front, and the creator of this, the founder, she is a mother of 5, so she knows what she's talking about. She's been through this 5 times. And again, you could just drink regular ginger tea, but the ginger peach tastes a lot better in my opinion. So those are a few things I did. And again, I think if I ate a Preggy Pop drop, it's gonna make me feel nauseous because again, it takes me back to that time. So another thing that made my nausea worse, I realized, was my prenatal. So the prenatal I was taking, I don't know the name off the top of my head. I got it from Target. I picked that one out specifically because it was like organic. So I'll put it on the screen right here, but they were giant horse pills, and I would take them at night, so I would take them before bed so I didn't have to deal with them making me feel queasy. I just did that right off the bat because I read a lot of people with prenatal said that they took it at night just because it kind of made them feel worse. But those pills were pretty awful, especially when you're already nauseous as it is and you have to take that giant pill. And the pills had a flavor, like this like tart, sour flavor. If you guys have tried that prenatal, then you know what I'm talking about. She actually told me that prenatal, if you guys are taking it, I recommend you guys don't take it because if you take it for a long period of time, it has a high level of vitamin A, which can actually harm your baby in the long run. Which doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, okay, why is this prenatal being sold in stores for people to take? So at first I freaked out. She's like, don't worry, like you only took it for a few weeks, so it's not gonna really affect you. But once you take it for, you know, the entire course of your pregnancy, it could affect your baby. So the prenatal I'm on now is called VitaPearl, and they just come as like a little blister pack. I threw away the box just because it's like bulky and I didn't really need it. But these definitely didn't make me feel sick at all. I take these every morning with my breakfast, and they have not made me feel any type of way. Unfortunately, again, these are prescription. I don't know if you can get this without a prescription. I feel like you can. I mean, it's a prenatal, so try Googling it. It's called VitaPearl, and I really like this one. This one, again, is doctor recommended to me, and it has really high DHA, which is great for the baby. So another topic I want to talk about, which is probably TMI, but I feel like it needs to be talked about, not just in pregnancy videos, but just in more videos in general, is UTIs. Ugh, they suck. Every woman goes through it. And I'm someone who's very, very prone to UTIs. In high school, I remember I would get them every few months. I would get a UTI. I really would. And I remember once it just got so bad. I got a UTI that went untreated, that I just let get so bad that I got a kidney infection. And when I tell you, that was one of the most painful moments of my life. Like, my kidney felt like it was just gonna like fall out of my body. The second I feel a little bit of burning when I pee, I reach for these. I don't take them all the time because, again, I don't want my body to get used to the medicine, and then when I do get a UTI and I take medicine, it doesn't work. So pretty much for UTI, I just want to drink a lot of water so you can flush it out, which sucks because it burns when you pee, but you need to just like pee it out. I feel like when you're pregnant, you're even more prone to UTIs. looking back on it, I didn't know I was pregnant, but I got a UTI right when I got pregnant. And then when I was back home in Ohio, I got another UTI. It only lasted 24 hours because, again, I drank a lot of water, used the bathroom as much as I could. I really like try to flush it out. But these Azo brand really helps me a lot when I have UTIs. They have pills. I remember I would go to urgent care to get these red pills. If you ever had UTI before, you know what I'm talking about. They're these red pills that basically when you pee, after taking these pills, your pee is like orange. I'm sure if you've ever had UTI, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it looks like you're peeing orange dye. But usually you have to go to urgent care or the doctor to get that prescription. So Azo is really cool because you can get it over the counter. You can get it at CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, which is so great. And it really does work. I take 2 of these cranberry gummies. And I can also just drink cranberry juice, the kind without any sugar. But definitely don't let your UTI get bad. I can't even imagine dealing with a bad UTI while being pregnant. Like, UTIs really suck. They really freaking suck. And I used to get them so much. So thankfully, I don't get them as much now. But I just think it's so important to talk about it. Like, these are medications you guys can get over the counter. You don't need a doctor. You can just go to your local drugstore and get them. And it's so important to pee after every single time you have sex. Pee after sex, okay? That is a big tip just for life in general. And then my last tip is just to get, like, really stock up on your comfortable clothes. Again, you're gonna be really bloated your first trimester. It's completely normal, but you definitely don't want to be wearing like your tightest jeans in the world and just anything that's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. I lived in these stretchy maxi dresses. I got these off of Amazon, and these are the best maxi dresses I've ever gotten. I got it in like 4 different colors because, oh my god, if I burp one more time, I'm so sorry. These are like the most comfortable maxi dresses I've ever gotten because they're so thick in the material that it kind of felt like I was wearing like Spanx, which felt really good because it kind of felt like everything was being held together. But again, since it is so tight, you can see your belly, but you're pregnant. Who cares if people can see your belly? You know what I mean? So I just lived in stretchy maxi dresses. It was the most comfortable for me, and yeah, I'm basically living in them my entire pregnancy. Yeah, I feel like my first trimester went pretty well. I'm so glad it's over. So glad it's over. Again, I don't know how women go through it and they have like other kids to take care of during it. Like, shout out to you. Again, women are superheroes. We truly are. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to do a second trimester recap and tips and tricks for you guys. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got some advice, or this made you feel a little bit better if you are going through the same things that I'm going through. So I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you again for my next video. Bye guys.